Hey folks, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. So, I wasn't going to do a review of this album because everybody's done a review of this album, but I had a subscriber that wanted to know what my take was on this record, so here it goes for whatever it's worth. So I'm talking about the record Hackney Diamonds by the Rolling Stones. So I've had a chance to listen to this a few times, and as a whole, right off the bat, I think it's a really good record. I think it's a great record from the Stones, considering it's been a while since they put something out. I mean, their age and the performances and all things considered, they really did a fantastic job on this record. So, but let's go through the tracks really quick. So, "Angry," the lead-off single. It's a good song. It's again, it has those characteristics that we all know about the Stones. Very catchy tune. Personally, for me though, I think "Go Get Close" is a better song than that, and I think that should have been the single if it was me picking. But both those songs are great. But I really like "Get Close." It's super hooky, man. There's so many hooks and awesome melodies in this record that really would give it a lot of mass appeal. I could hear a lot of these tracks ending up on the radio. Depending on you, that's a little bit more of a mellow one, but again, it's just beautiful melodic. It's a wonderful melodic song that kind of builds. Great tune. "Bite My Head Off" is just a straight ahead rocker. I believe that's the one where Paul McCartney is playing the bass on it. He's got that fuzz bass solo thing, but that's a really cool up tempo rocker. "Whole Wide World" is it's got this riff that sounds kind of cool, but for me, the trick to this song, what makes it great, is there's a wonderful B section, and there's just this beautiful chords and melody that opens up in the middle that just really kind of hits me hard anyway. It makes that a really good song for me. "Dreamy Skies" is kind of that Dead Flowers kind of vibe to it, a little bit of kind of southern, that sort of slide southern guitar kind of feel to it. Hard to describe. You know what I mean if you know Dead Flowers. It's kind of like that, but still a pretty good song. Where the record for me starts to drop off a little bit is on tracks like "Mess It Up," "Live by the Sword," "Driving Me Too Hard," "Tell Me Straight," the Keef song. That's okay. I mean, when I say those songs drop off, I don't mean they're bad songs. There's no dogs on this record. It's just some songs are better than others. They set the bar really high with the first like half dozen songs, and then the other ones are just quite not at that level. But where this whole thing kind of resolves itself is with that "Sweet Sounds of Heaven," that gospel feel to it, and I believe Stevie Wonder's on that, and of course Lady Gaga does the backup vocals with Mick, and man, that song is just a powerhouse. It starts off kind of quiet, it builds to amazing crescendo, just beautiful chords and melody. Then it comes down again, and it builds up again. That is an epic tune. One of the top 3 songs on here for sure. "Sweet Sounds of Heaven," amazing. And then "Rolling Stones Blues," just a straight up blues, kind of stripped down acoustic guitar, vocal, and a little harmonica. All in all, I mean, this is a really good record. I mean, you can hear bits of older Stones songs in each one of these songs. I mean, it sounds like the Stones, right? It still has all that character. They're all their little tricks and magic that make the Stones who they are. All those elements are in here. Mix sounds great. The guitar playing is great. The guitar tones are great. The production, I think, is really good. A little cluttered at times, but overall really good. The drums sometimes, there's a little too much processing on the drums, but I mean, within the context of the song, you kind of forget about that because the songs are so good. So, I mean, I would give this, out of 5, I would give this a strong 4 out of 5. I think it's that good. If you're a Stones fan, this is a must. If you're a casual fan, and I wouldn't consider myself a heavy Stones fan, I'm a casual fan, but man, I really do enjoy listening to this record. And I mean, this is something you want to listen to again and again. So really good effort from the Stones. And yeah, what can I tell you? So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed this this review of the record after the other 100 of reviews that there have been out there. But hopefully you found something interesting out of this one. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, and we'll catch you next time. All right, cheers.